And so it's the same. I love the way you put that too, because it even shows up in, like, when we talk about creating those pictures. Some people say like, oh, I have a bad imagination, right? But then they're the ones who are worrying all the time and creating these like mental scenarios of like what could go wrong. Just imagine if you took that same power, like you have a very powerful imagination, and you just use it in a positive light instead. Mm-hmm. It's the same way with the auto suggestions. You can have negative ones or you can have positive ones. So, but it's your choice which one that you want to like continue to feed into your mind. Yeah, absolutely. So I help entrepreneurs, like business owners primarily, transform their self-image, expand their self-image, and really overcome limiting beliefs. I help entrepreneurs who feel stuck or feel like they're spinning their wheels, really expand their self-image so that they can start to produce the results and hit their goals with ease, right? Mm-hmm. Without feeling like they have to work harder, work more hours, but rather I help them multiply their income while saving them time too, and giving them more peace of mind while they do it, right? And so that has been one of the underrated benefits of being in this work is, like I told you, Jordan, like I had my engineering job and I was running 3 different businesses. Yeah. Most people would be like, how in the world are you doing all of that, right? And I honestly, truly feel like it's with ease, like with peace of mind, more peace of mind, even with bigger challenges that most people would like be paralyzed by with that type of decision to make. I feel like I love every single moment of it. I honestly feel less overwhelmed, less stressed doing it than I did when I was just doing one thing, right? Yeah. And it's really a testament to this mindset work and my calmness, my positivity, the peace of mind that has come with it. And so that is what I help entrepreneurs with, is transforming themselves and really becoming that person where they just start making those decisions and they have those thoughts, right, that align with their goal achieved self, right? And just giving them clarity on that. So I help them reverse engineer that self-image and auto-suggest that to themselves over and over so that that becomes just one with who they are right now, right? And there's more to that with a personalized mindset plan, personalized routine that I help with, but that is ultimately who I serve and why I feel it's so beneficial.
Yeah. And as somebody who's been an entrepreneur for the last 7 years at this point, and I have had a lot of spinning my wheels and banging my head against the wall and just feeling like I'm getting nowhere. And what I found, because I also had to do a lot of mindset work and hired mindset coaches to help me, which was when breakthroughs started to happen. It was really when I started to break those limiting beliefs with the help of somebody else like yourself that things really started to shift for me. It was when I started to do the visualizations and the gratitude that you mentioned that I met my wife, that I started to get the jobs that I wanted. Hell, even like my psychotherapist supervisor, I got this ridiculous situation that I never could, like, people would be like, how did you get that? Like, I got 2 supervisors, an entrepreneur who just like opened all of the books and it's like, this is exactly how you start and run a private practice, and like, here's how you do it, and just like setting me up for success. And anyways, all of these amazing things as a result of doing exactly what you have said. And I say that again to support that this is such valuable work, and it really makes the difference when we open ourselves up to it, and especially for entrepreneurs.
Right. And all of those, I just end up auto-suggesting the opposite, right? And just seeing that start to come into my life very quickly, right? Seeing my income start to rise rapidly. And I honestly started bringing in my goals quicker, because I was like, why am I waiting a year to do this when I could do it in 3 months? Yeah. You know, like that's the sort of faith that came with it too. And so honestly, it was just like the biggest thing that came with all of this is it felt like a weight off my chest, honestly, right? Of like feeling like I had to do all of this on my own. One, I didn't, right? I have a support system. I have a universe that is backing me and supporting with that. And 2, like that I needed to be hard on myself. Like that idea, right? We've talked about that, being able to set that aside and replace it with love and grace was monumental for me in terms of just letting go of that weight off my chest and just, you know, being who I am and being my authentic self too.
That's amazing. Amazing, Puneeth. where can people reach out to you? What's the best way for them to contact you, to follow you? Where can people reach out?
Yeah, my LinkedIn is probably the best, Puneeth Upadhyaya. I create content centered around mindset and just more about who I am too. And so I post that on LinkedIn, both videos and written posts. So people can connect with me there and can also set up a call with me too.